The Ballon d'Or is supposed to crown the best football player in the world, but sometimes the best player never wins it. Over the past 2 decades, incredible footballers delivered historic seasons, won major trophies, and produced record-breaking statistics, yet the Ballon d'Or still slipped away from them. In this video, we analyze 10 players who arguably deserve the Ballon d'Or but never won it. The Ballon d'Or has been awarded every year since 1956 to the player considered the best in the world. Journalists from around the globe vote based on individual performance, team trophies, and overall influence on the game. But the system is far from perfect. Voting biases, media narratives, and even international tournaments can dramatically influence the final result. In 2020, Robert Lewandowski delivered one of the greatest individual seasons in modern football. Playing for Bayern Munich, he scored 55 goals in 47 games and provided 10 assists. Bayern won the Bundesliga, the DFB Pokal, and the UEFA Champions League, completing a historic treble. Lewandowski also finished as Champions League top scorer with 15 goals. But in an unprecedented decision, France football canceled the Ballon d'Or due to the COVID-19 pandemic, meaning the Polish striker never received the award he was widely expected to win. In 2003, Thierry Henry produced one of the most complete attacking seasons ever seen in the Premier League. The Arsenal striker scored 32 goals and recorded around 24 assists across all competitions. In the league alone, Henry produced the first 20-goal and 20-assist season in Premier League history. Yet, despite dominating English football and winning multiple individual awards, the Ballon d'Or went to Pavel Nedved. Wesley Sneijder enjoyed the greatest season of his career in 2010. With Inter Milan, he helped win Serie A, the Coppa Italia, and the Champions League. That same year, he led the Netherlands to the World Cup final, while scoring 5 goals during the tournament. Yet, despite winning the historic treble and starring at the World Cup, Sneijder finished only 4th in the Ballon d'Or voting. In 2019, Virgil van Dijk came closer than any defender in modern football history to winning the Ballon d'Or. The Liverpool center-back helped his team win the Champions League and finished the year with 50 competitive appearances. When the final voting results were revealed, Van Dijk lost the Ballon d'Or by just 7 points to Lionel Messi. In 2013, Franck Ribéry played one of the most complete seasons of his career. With Bayern Munich, he helped the club achieve a historic treble, winning the Bundesliga, the German Cup, and the Champions League. Ribéry scored 11 goals and provided 23 assists across all competitions. He was the creative engine of Bayern's dominant attacking system and finished the year as UEFA Best Player in Europe. Yet, when the Ballon d'Or voting concluded, Ribéry finished 3rd behind Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. In 2010, Andrés Iniesta achieved one of the most iconic moments in football history. Playing for Spain, he scored the winning goal in the World Cup final against the Netherlands. That same year, he helped Barcelona win La Liga and reach the Champions League semifinals. Iniesta finished 2nd in the Ballon d'Or voting, just behind his Barcelona teammate, Lionel Messi. In 2015, Neymar was a key part of Barcelona's legendary attacking trio, known as MSN. Alongside Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez, Neymar helped Barcelona win the Champions League, La Liga, and the Copa del Rey. Neymar scored 39 goals across all competitions that season and finished as joint top scorer in the Champions League with 10 goals. Despite this historic season, Neymar finished only 3rd in the Ballon d'Or voting. In 2009, Xavi Hernandez was the heartbeat of one of the greatest teams in football history. Barcelona won La Liga, the Copa del Rey, and the Champions League, completing a historic treble under Pep Guardiola. Xavi controlled the midfield with unmatched vision and passing accuracy, orchestrating Barcelona's legendary tiki-taka system. Yet, despite his immense influence on the team, Xavi finished 3rd in the Ballon d'Or, voting behind Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Zlatan Ibrahimović was one of the most dominant strikers of his generation. During the 2012-13 season with Paris Saint-Germain, Zlatan scored over 30 goals and led the club to the Ligue 1 title. His spectacular goals and incredible technique made him one of the most entertaining players in the world. Yet, despite finishing fourth in the Ballon d'Or voting in 2013, Zlatan never won the award. In 2014, Arjen Robben produced one of the most explosive seasons of his career. With Bayern Munich, he scored 17 goals in the Bundesliga and helped the club win both the league title and the German Cup. But Robben's most impressive performances came on the international stage. During the 2014 FIFA World Cup, Robben scored 3 goals and played a key role in leading the Netherlands to a third-place finish. His pace, dribbling, and decisive goals made him one of the most dangerous attackers in the tournament. Despite his outstanding season for both club and country, Robben finished only fourth in the Ballon d'Or voting, behind Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, and Manuel Neuer. Football history could have changed with just a few different results. In 2006, Thierry Henry reached both the Champions League final with Arsenal and the World Cup final with France. That season, he scored 33 goals for Arsenal and added more than 10 assists. If Arsenal had won the Champions League and France had lifted the World Cup, Thierry Henry would almost certainly have won the Ballon d'Or. And what if Sneijder had won the 2010 World Cup, if Liverpool had won the Premier League in 2019? Or if the Ballon d'Or had simply been awarded in 2020, several of these players might now be remembered as Ballon d'Or winners. Among all the controversial Ballon d'Or results in football history, 3 cases stand above the rest. In 2020, Robert Lewandowski produced one of the most dominant seasons ever recorded. He scored 55 goals in 47 games and led Bayern Munich to a historic treble, including the Champions League. Yet, the Ballon d'Or was cancelled entirely that year. In 2010, Wesley Sneijder won the Champions League with Inter Milan and led the Netherlands to the World Cup final while scoring 5 goals in the tournament. Despite winning the historic treble and shining on the international stage, he finished only fourth in the voting. And in 2003, Thierry Henry delivered a historic attacking season for Arsenal, scoring 32 goals and providing roughly 24 assists across competitions. But the Ballon d'Or went to Pavel Nedved instead. These 3 seasons remain some of the most debated Ballon d'Or results in football history. But now we want to hear your opinion. Which player do you think was the biggest Ballon d'Or robbery in football history? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with other football fans.